Hey, buddy. Hope you guys doing all right. We're going to look at redistributing funds from organizations like NASA into organizations like this new militia, also a holistic based medical system, and this anti-corruption agency that I've been thinking about. So, all right, here we go. All right. Apparently, the NASA. This is from a Google search. I forget. I think I just seen how much that we spend on NASA or something like that. But all right. So apparently, the NASA budget increased by 3% in the fiscal year of 2022, up to $24 billion annually. And NASA has enjoyed an unbroken decade-long run of annual budget growth from 17.7 billion in 2014, to 25.4 billion in 2023. So they've received an increase of $10 billion in just 10 years. All right, let's just keep moving here. That's a lot of money. One could pay people, this is just theoretical ideas that I'm just coming up with out the top of my head. So one could pay people $30,000 a year to work these new good organizations, and with just $1 million, one could afford approximately 30 employees. $1 million is very little compared to 25.4 billion. Now there would be a lot of other costs relating to having a work location, transportation, tools, technology, etc. But even with these things added into the 1 million, it is still very small in comparison to the $25.4 billion they're spending at NASA. So, all right, and the possible new and good organizations that can and I feel should be created whilst using a portion of NASA's budget to cover costs. And, it doesn't even have to be the whole budget. It could just be a small portion of NASA's budget. And, I don't know. It depends on what they're doing. Like, you have to prioritize things. Like, we're in a very dire time in the country. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of things going on, and things are not looking good in the future. So we need to take heed, and we need to take resources from places that we really don't need. Like, NASA is not an absolute need. It's more of like a kind of a fun, like, extracurricular activity. Like, I mean, space, like, we have problems on the earth. We have humans that are starving. We have corruption that's all over the place. We have child trafficking rings that are running rampant here in the States. America is the biggest consumer of this stuff. So we have a lot of criminals living here in America. And I think part of the problem of that is because the people that have been put in charge to make sure that this doesn't happen are they themselves corrupt. So we need to create and fund and build and train new people and develop this new anti-corruption agency and militia, and I think also a holistic medical system, because I believe that the medical system, the current one we have in today, is unfortunately in league with these nefarious people. So we could take money from NASA, the $25 billion we give them every year that comes from taxpayers' monies, and redistribute them into organizations, good and new organizations like the ones I'm talking about. So a militia or a security force / team designed to counter and remove evil here at home and afar, as long as resources are available to do so. This militia would be as completely self-sufficient as possible, as that will make it as effective as possible / resilient as possible. So, as well as give us the training we need to prepare ourselves for catastrophes here at home and afar. So along with being a armed security force, it will also serve as an emergency alternative lifeline for any and all around, should the grid go or some other type of threat come upon us. So, all right. Yeah, I love you guys. Hope you'll take care. All right, bye.